Good morning! Hey, it is February 2nd, 2022, Groundhog's Day, and we welcome you to a What the Fuck Wednesday on Jake's Bounty. Let's go ahead and get started. I'm in the garage. My boy Duke. Alright, thank you very much for tuning in to Jake's Bounty. I'm your host, Jake Hernandez. Alright, once again on Jake's Bounty, we're going to have, we're going to have a little bit of the news, my bounty, some what the fuck stuff, and so much more. So I want to go ahead and thank today's music today by Instruments of Murder, once again with their song Familia Side from their album Family Annihilator. It came out in 2016. And go ahead and also thank the sponsors today. We've got Domino over here at Ray's Video, $1 7-day rental, as well as Metal Gear Solid 2. And I'll tell you a little review I did for Criminal Activities. I watched it. It wasn't a half bad film, alright? And let's go ahead right now and get into the news. President Biden to deploy more U.S. troops to Europe, in response to a rise in Russian-Ukraine tensions. 2,000 troops to go to Poland and Germany. These moves will happen in upcoming days. Troops not to fight, but rather defend themselves, more or less. And we'll see what we have in the upcoming days and report more on it. 4 accused of stealing thousands of pills from CVS Pharmacy in Clovis, 7:03 a.m. at the store in Willow and Knees. 23-year-old Kevin Coriza, 19-year-old Malik Davis Easter, and 24-year-old David Rocha, as well as a 17-year-old boy, were all arrested, and they found approximately 10,000 Xanax pills in their car. Wow. That's heavy duty. Alcohol, let's see, they booked them on jail and charges of burglary and conspiracy, all right? Woman killed in crash in Fresno County, 47-year-old Shimon Chishimika, 6:30 p.m., Clovis and Manning, Toyota Corolla, going west on, and a Hyundai Odyssey came out of a vineyard and got broadsided. Alcohol nor drugs is not seen to be a factor, okay? Tom Brady retires after 22 years. I'm a little late to the boat on this one, but yes, he retired officially yesterday, and on reports on Saturday and Sunday, it said that he had done it on those days, but it wasn't actually confirmed until yesterday. So he retired after 22 years of playing football. You know, I'm going to go spend time with the family. He was with the New England Patriots for 20 years, 20 seasons rather, 2001 to 2019, and then the last 2 seasons with the Buccaneers, all right, Tampa Bay, Florida Buccaneers. So what an amazing career. You can take a look back at his career and just, you know, let's move on. Police investigating a drive-by shooting in West Central Fresno. Said one person was shot outside of an apartment complex, Marks Avenue in McKinley. It's 7:11 a.m. A dark-colored car shot a person in the leg. He's going to recover. Looking for a motive right now. Anyone with information or a surveillance camera, please come forth. All right. And let's go ahead right now and do a review for Criminal Activities, all right? I saw it yesterday. I watched it with my mother, and not a bad film, not a great film, just right down the middle. I'm going to give it a C-. It did have a lot of swerves in it, and especially at the end, which I will not tell you about and spoil it for you. Go rent it. But there's a lot of swerves in it. And a lot of times you have to like backtrack and go a different order and stuff. So that wasn't so great. And you know, I thought it'd go this way and then it went that way. But that actually turned out to be something good. The acting in it is fine. The story's kind of wobbly, you know, but it did hold my attention for an hour and a half. So what can you ask for? Michael Pitt does a good job of being an asshole. Yeah, you love to hate him in this movie. John Travolta, actually, you kind of rooting for him, you know. I mean, he's just in the mob and he just wants to get his money back, and these are the things that he does. As well as Dan Stevens right here does a great job of playing kind of like the geeky, you know, getting picked on guy in high school who grows up and kind of still gets picked on and shit. But, you know, like I said, go out and see this movie. It's filmed by Jackie Earle Haley, who happens to be the guy Kelly from, what's the movie? Bad News Bears. Remember back the original one, all right, back in like 1967 or 77. The guy with the long hair, Kelly Leak, he's the one who actually directed this film. He's in it, and I was like, whoa, it's that guy from Bad News Bears. Holy shit, the guy rode the motorcycle. So just for that alone, it's kind of cool. Like I said, $1, 7-day rental over here at Ray's Video. Go out and get it. It'll keep your interest for $1 at least. Okay, let's go ahead right now and get into some dog training. I got a new dog. He's right here with me saying, play ball, play ball. There you go, Duke. I'm gonna go ahead and read a passage from it. I'm just gonna open it up, and here we go. Keeping your canine calm at the vet's office. Most dogs don't like to go to the vet's office, whether it's something serious or just something semi-annual or annual checkup. People experience similar feelings about their own annual physicals. I know I'm going to the doctor's today for neurology, and yeah, I'm a little nervous, anxious, so I get it. For the untrained dog, anxiety level of going to the vet is increased by the owner who's fidgeting with the dog, telling him no, not to do this, to quit doing that, to behave himself, to calm down, to sit still, to not visit, and on and on and on, because the dog hasn't been trained. He doesn't have a clue what his owner wants, so he has an increase in apprehension. That makes sense. So for the trained dog, the owner's message is reassuring: sit, down, stay, and good dog, or all the commands he's used to. Instead of hearing don't do whatever you're doing, he hears good dog. All right, and keep this in mind. In the trip in the car to the vet's office is often traumatic, but the dog has been used to the car. To avoid this problem, check out another section which is called Taking Buddy on the Road. All right. There's many other great things in here. The next passage is entitled Being Patient with a Rescue Dog. And well, this guy's kind of like a rescue dog because we got him from a home that could no longer have him because he was too big. Can you believe it? It's like, Jake, get my ball. Jake, get my ball. All right, here we go, Duke. Okay, well, let's go ahead and now get to What the Fuck Wednesday. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you about a story that happened in Bensalem, Pennsylvania. I don't know if you guys heard about it, but there's a Golden Corral group of a dozen people fought over steak. That's right, they ran out of steak at the Golden Corral, and they ended up having a fight. A bunch of baby seats and chairs and punches were thrown. Luckily, no one got hurt, but can you believe it? Over steak, and Golden Corral steak nonetheless. It also happened due to a family cutting in front of another group of people. So they were upset about that. It's on surveillance. I've watched a little bit of it. It's scary. I don't think we could ever wait in line for food like some other countries do, you know, at least not peacefully. But the police are investigating. They haven't arrested anybody yet, but they're investigating to see who all was involved. So I'll let you know more on that. And that is our What the Fuck story for today. Yeah, a buffet that runs out of steak and people go crazy. All right, well, I do want to go ahead and let you know about tomorrow. Tomorrow we're having Throwback Thursday. We have the news, my bounty, so much more. Speaking of my bounty, here it is, right here, right now. Deluge, all right, Rockstar energy drink. Bang, Kenny Omega's favorite soda drink. Cotton candy from DJ Screw, blue soda. Never heard of that. Let me know if it's good or not. Another Rockstar. Let's get something different. Here's Seagram's Extra Smooth Vodka. There we go. Something different for sure, right? Alright, so put them back in here. And we clean up the jizz. Wipey, 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 wipey. Alright. And I also want to show you what I got on my excursion. It's called a Teeter. Teeter infused 1 gram infused liquid diamonds. It's a Maui Wowie sativa, and I think it was like a joint or something like that. Anyway, go ahead and leave in the comments below if you had a Maui Wowie by Teeter. And I'm going to read you some information. Let's see. Manufactured, package date November 22nd, 2021. Let's see, expiration date November 22nd, 2022. And total cannabis, THC 18.29. That's about it. So right there, pretty cool. Nothing else was inside of it. It was empty. Oh well. But I'm gonna go tell you about tomorrow. Like I said, we'll have the news, my bounty. This guy will be back. So much more. All right. So go ahead and join me right now. We have Instruments of Murder, and they're gonna be playing Familia Side off of their album Family Annihilated. And also you can get Metal Gear Solid 2 and Domino and Criminal Activities Raise Video, $1 7-day rent. I'll see you guys tomorrow. You guys be good to yourselves and be good to each other. Alright. Give me this stupid ball. Jake's Valley was filmed at Fornicate Yourself Records Production 2021. You can follow his Facebook, his channel, his website. Go ahead and leave a like, leave a comment, and as always, please subscribe.